Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video I will be discussing about one question that has appeared at CSIR NET 2017 June part C of 4 marks. The question is the correct combination of the reagents to effect the following reaction is. As you can see here, it is a reactant, it is a product, and the reagents you have to give which is the reagent that can convert this to this. So here, as you can see, that here one aldehyde group is there and here one alcohol group is there which is above the plane. So what is happening from reactant to product? The reactant aldehyde group is converted to CH2OH. So that is a reduction. And here the OH group which is present in the above the plane, that has become in the below the plane. So inversion of configuration has taken place. So you should try this problem yourself. If you are unable to do it, then just see the mechanism which I am going to tell you, and after that you will be able to do this question. So just pause the video and try to solve the question. So the question come from Mitsunobu reaction. So Mitsunobu reaction is a reaction that permits the displacement of OH group of an alcohol by an incoming nucleophile in the presence of diethyl azo dicarboxylate and triphenylphosphine. As you can see here, it acts as a nucleophile. So as it depends upon the nucleophile which you are using. So if you use HN3, then azide will be formed. You will get R1 R2 with N3 hydrogen. So in Mitsunobu reaction, what is happening? So it is the second degree alcohol which is treated with 1 carboxylic acid in presence of triphenylphosphine and diethyl azo dicarboxylate in PPS3 in THF tetrahydrofuran as a solvent. So what you are getting? You are getting the ester with inversion of configuration. So that is very much important here. So that is playing the major role, and that is the major importance of this reaction, that we are converting one alcohol group to an ester group in the inversion of configuration. So if you hydrolysis it, then you will get a alcohol which is also inversion of configuration. So that is very much important. So for understanding this, so we have to know the full form of PPS3 and DEAD. So PPS3 is the triphenylphosphine and DEAD is diethyl azo dicarboxylate. So now I am going to give the mechanism. So as you can see that this is the structure of DEAD, and triphenylphosphine which is a base, so it attack one of the nitrogen and giving the negative charge to this nitrogen. So now the PPS3 has donated its electron, so it is getting the positive charge, and the negative charge is taking one acidic proton from that carboxylic acid. So that becomes R3CO2 minus. That becomes more nucleophilic. Nucleophilicity is increased here. So after that, the alcohol group which we have taken as a reactant, so the lone pair of oxygen is attacking at the PPS3 and this bond is leaved, as you can see. So after that, what happens? So R1 CH2 R2, and that group, it is actually activation of alcohol. So the alcohol group is activated and the electrophilicity of this carbon is increased. So we have got there R3CO2 minus, that will act as a now nucleophile. So here R3CO2 minus will act as a nucleophile, and the most important is that this attack will take place in SN2 fashion, which is substitution nucleophilic bimolecular. So that depends upon the position in which the less sterically hindered group is present. So here, as you can see, that O PPS3 plus, that is present at the above the plane. So above the plane is sterically hindered, so the nucleophile have to attack from the less bulkier group. So less bulky side, that is the below the plane. Okay, so where it is the inversion of configuration is taking place. If we use HN3, that is the hydroxylic acid, the proton should be abstracted from this 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 proton, and it will form N3 minus. Similarly, here N3 minus, which is a nucleophile, N3 minus will attack this carbon and leave. So similarly, here as you can see that ester group is below the plane. If you give azide, if you give hydroxylic acid, then azide will be below the plane. So you have got one ester from the alcohol, which is inversion of configuration, because as you can see that at the reactant the OH group was above the plane. Now which is treated with R3CO2H carboxylic acid, you are getting the ester which is inverted. Okay, so if you hydrolysis it, you will get the alcohol, the same alcohol, but the inversion of configuration taking place. So the major application of this reaction is the conversion of a chiral secondary alcohol into an ester which is having the inverted configuration, and the ester can be hydrolyzed with water to yield a inverted alcohol. So that is the most important feature of this reaction. Now as you can see the reaction. Now just try to solve the question. Now we'll solve that problem. So OH group will be getting the first priority, and is the second, that is a 3, and hydrogen is below the plane. So 1 2 3, assign the RS nomenclature, so it is the R configuration, and similarly assign the RS configuration for this also. So that is 1, that is 2, that is 3, and that is a 4. So that should be R, but as the fourth group is above the plane, so that will be the S configuration. So here also that the inversion of configuration is taking place, because in the reactant is, if you have taken R, and in the product you are getting S. So what happens in this reaction? So similarly it is a reaction, it is the example of Mitsunobu reaction. So as we have discussed previously, so the first is PP is 3 dead end carbo, and it is a benzoic acid is given. So it is a benzoic acid. So after that you will get this. If you treat with this, PPH 3 dead and PHCO2H. So you are getting this, but here the the aldehyde group is as it is. Now as you can see in the option, so at first you are giving this, so this will be the answer. And if you give lithium aluminum hydride, which is a strong hydride donor, that will reduce this carbonyl group, reduce this aldehyde group to alcohol, and the stereochemistry of this will be the same. So thank you for watching the video. If you like this video, then subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. And one more important thing, whenever you are solving a question, just not only focus on the absolute answer, but just focus on the other reagents, what they are doing. That is very much important in the organic reaction. Suppose here this is the actual answer, but you have to know the what does these reagents are doing. Okay, like here L selected what is doing. I will try to make another video, so keep in touch with this channel. Thank you so much.